Greetings all, it is I, Sam Farron, and welcome back to Let's Translate Trails of the World. We are on the final day, the day of the launch, but we're still in Chapter 3. And we've got the final Reen route, it looks like, the final Kevin route, and then Van's one too, which seems to go on beyond just this. But yeah, we're gonna do it in order. So I'm gonna start with Reen's. Beyond the Land of Change. Feels like it's been ages since I've been with my boys. Not since like the middle of Chapter 2 that we were seeing Reen. Oh wait, this is still... Okay, so we're on the 11th. Oh, we came to Ronlai, I see. What were we doing that whole day? Were we just goofing off? Yeah, the like waterfalls in Ronlai. Or I guess it's using a different word, so like maybe cascade. Ooh, so this is the Ronlai Cascade. It's lovely. I can see why this is in Calvert's 100 famous views. Alright then guys. As I told you before, we're staying here for 20 minutes. We want to get back to Ronlai before 7 o'clock, so I ask for your cooperation. Oh, I missed Ronlai. Hey, Mr. Guide, is the rocket launching coming from this direction? It's from the Zeku Space Force base, right? It's pretty close to Ronlai, right? I mean, I guess it is fairly close, but it's still quite a long way from here. And this is like away from the mountain base. You'd be able to get closer going the southeast road, but... Oh, in that case, will you guide us around there tomorrow? Hey, I want to see the rocket up close. Unfortunately, the mountain road is being closed off at the moment by the authorities. And even aside from that, there's usually a lot of monsters there, so we're gonna have to ask you to give up. Oh, what a shame. Well, I guess since it's a national project, they have to prepare for, like, anything. But everyone, please, don't worry. You'll be able to see the rocket as it launches right from Ronlai. After all, I saw it happen twice with my own eyes. That's right, I forgot to mention this, but if we're inside a canopy, where did the first two rockets go? I was like, maybe it's fake, but like they faked the moon landing? No. They faked like the rocket launches in order to throw off other people. And like the videos we saw were fake, but if he's saying that he witnessed it, then I guess they really did happen. Oh my, really? Where's the best place to see it in town? Yeah, don't worry, I've got a top secret guiding tour planned once we get back. Oh, this guy really is a good businessman. Well, if they're gonna watch it from town, then that's less work for me. Alright, we made it. Oh man, we spent a whole day almost just like trying to slip around. Like going a complicated route. Alright, see you later, Reen Crow. We'll be leaving this to you. Go and see this through for us as well.
女神の加護をいざとなれば定常で連絡を取り合いましょう。
May the goddess's protection be with you. If you need us, then get in contact through the garden.
アルーシャの導きをフィー君たちも気をつけたまえ。
May Alusha guide you, and Fee and Toa as well. Please be careful.
クロウ君、リーン君もいずれ熱い映画談義をしようじゃないか。
Crow, Reen, let's have drinks and talk about movies sometime.
その時はどうかお手柔らかに。
Please go easy on us then.
俺はまんざらじゃないが、あんたらも気を抜くなよ。
Well, I'd love to, but you guys be careful too.
そうだね。とんでもない場所に向かおうとしてるみたいだし。
Yeah, since you're going somewhere pretty dangerous.
くれぐれもお気をつけて、定常でサポートもしますので。
Please be careful, I'll support you through the garden too.
ミントちゃん、トールズ方面への連絡よろしくお願いするね。
Mint, make sure to get in contact with the guys from Thor's too.
任された。
Yeah, leave it to me.
どうやら彼らも明日が正念場になるみたいだな。
It seems like they're gonna be settling things on their end tomorrow too.
ああ、守護騎士たちに得る財務一枚岩ってわけでもなさそうだが。
Yeah, the Dominion and the Duchy of Elzheim, they don't seem to be like a complete monolith, but
ヘイユエなんかも含めて大統領府を出し抜こうとしてるのは同じっぽいな。
seems they're trying to outsmart the president along with Heiyue and the other guys too.
そのあたりはアークライドさんたち、そしてケビンさんたちとも同じか。
We could probably say the same for Arkwright's group, as well as Kevin.
お二人とも。
Oh. You guys,
こっちもシリアスな話をしたいのは山々なんだけど。
I'd love to have a serious chat too, but
この体勢だとさすがに集中できないっていうか。
it's really hard to concentrate in this position. Lay in the cockpit too. Whoa, Reen.
すまない。
Lady on each
手で運ぶ
shoulder.
わけにもいかなかったからな。
Sorry, I mean, we couldn't really have carried you with our hands, so...
緊急時だとは理解してる。
Well, I get that this is an emergency, but...
そういえば、クラウソラスに乗って降りればよかっただけでは。
Oh wait, I just realized I could have rode on Klaus Elias to get down.
そんじゃあ、とっととコックピットから降りるとすっか。
Right then, let's get out of this cockpit, eh?
とは照れてよ、クロウ君。
Oh, you could afford to look a bit more embarrassed, Crow.
明日いっぱいくらい見つからなければ御の字でしょうね。
As long as they don't find us by the end of tomorrow, we should be good.
多分大丈夫じゃないかな。CID に共和国軍も手一杯みたいだし。
I don't think we have to worry too much. CID and the Republican Army seem to have their hands full.
まあ、宇宙軍基地の方に飛んだら速攻で発見捕捉されそうですが。
Although I guess if we flew by the space base, they probably would have spotted us and apprehended us immediately.
大丈夫みたいだね。少なくとも監視の気配はなさそう。
Yes, seems fine. I don't think they're monitoring us at
昨
least.
日から緊張しっぱなしだったし、そろそろロンライって街に行かねえか。
Well, we've been pretty on guard ever since yesterday. Let's head to Ronlai, shall we?
かなり賑わってそうだが、なんとか予約も取れたんだろう。
I mean, it seems pretty busy there, but we managed to get reservations, right?
ああ、ありがたいことにね。ずいぶん無理してくれたみたいだが。
Yeah, luckily. Seems that they really busted their ass for us.
昨年の初め、家族旅行で泊まった宿だそうですけど。
I heard we're going to be staying at the same inn you stayed with your with your family at the beginning of last year.
確かリーン君のご実家が経営する大浴館とご縁があるんだっけ。
Don't they have a connection with your family's hot spring Reen, the like Phoenix Wing thing, whatever? Oh, I fucking love that.
ええ。
That was so cool, just getting that at the end of Reverie.
壁山楼ですね。
Yeah, the best inn in all of Ronlai. The like the Aquamarine Mountain like inn, or I think I just called it the Hekizanro back in Guru. Actually, knowing me, I probably just I just clammed up whenever that name came up and just called it like the inn instead. Oh, this place really is beautiful. The hot spring town of Ronlai on the very eastern part of the Republic.
Elzheim 公国のハルワタート号でバーゼル市から離脱した翌日。
The day after we escaped from Basel in the Halwatat, that night.
俺たちは CID と共和国軍の監視網を避けつつ、改めて各方面と連絡を取っていった。
For the whole day, we were dodging the Republican Army and CIDs, like surveillance, and getting in contact with everyone.
.帝国への遠距離通信は封じられていたものの、エルザイムやヘイユへタイレル通信の女性記者ともお互い知り得た情報を大まかに交換したのである。
Even though communications, like long-range communications as far as the Empire, were sealed off, we got in contact with Elzheim and Heiyue, and even the Tyrell News reporter managed to exchange a lot of info. I don't think Reen's group had met Marielle up until this point, but I guess she was working with Jita, so that's how. There was a shock when we found out that they sent spies into the society's, one of the society's organizations, ZA, or Zect Arms, and that's how they got their info. One of the three great disciples of the father of the Orbital Revolution, Professor Epstein, and known to be just a general pretty good person, Professor Latoya Hamilton, using strange white devices known as the Alter Core, which she created using unknown technology. She had created an incredible system for the sake of deceiving the entire world, using like stuff both in Basel, Tharbad, and even like outside of the Republic. We couldn't get any of the details on what the role those systems were trying to perform, but from the information and data we obtained, we managed to surmise that she's trying to interfere with or disguise something to do with space or time. And finally tomorrow, on the 12th of July, there'll be the first ever manned rocket sent into space. And given there was a secret call for her arrest, the day before, it seems that she's opposed to the space project in some unknown way. And as for the other powers, it seems that both the Enforcers and the Anguis of the Society are doing their own thing, as in separate lands. It seems that they are working to advance the third phase of their project, the Eternal Recurrence. And as for the Church, as well as Father Kevin, who we cooperated with in the garden, his goal has been revealed. The Heretic Hunter. It's not our place to question his cold, merciless decision, but it seems that there's some infighting even within the Church, with two Dominion teaming up with Elzheim and preparing for the final phase. We also learned that in a city that connects the capital to the northern parts, some strange people known as the Remnants were active there. It's unfortunate, but since we were being marked, we couldn't spare any time to go to Arkwright's aid. So we had to leave it to them.
そして俺たちは守護騎士やエルザイムと役割分担する形でそれぞれの行く先を定めた。
And thus, we decided to cooperate with the two Dominion and Elzheim, and decided to split up for the time being.
彼らは 断ぜられつつあるハミルトン博士の真意を確かめるべく、とある悲劇の地へ。
They went to a land of tragedy in order to figure out what Professor Hamilton is really planning.
そして俺たちは別の名前でも呼ばれているらしいスターテイカー計画。
And as for us, the Star Taker Project, which is apparently also known by a different name.
俺とクロウが見たありえない光景に関係していると思われる宇宙計画を間近で見届けるため、ロンライへ。
We came to Ronlai to view it from up close, since the space project could have something to do with the impossible scenery that Crow and I saw.
その南にそびえるイシュガル山脈、奥地にあるコンロンとも呼ばれる巨大盆地。
The south of it is the towering Ishgal mountain range, and beyond that, the giant basin known as Kunlun.
宇宙軍基地が築かれ、イカルガが2年近く封じていたその地こそが、
In that land, which the space base has been constructed in, and that the Ikaruga was sealing off for nearly 2 years.
俺の師ユン・カーファイが伝えた回転の地であることを確信しながら、
I was sure that it was the land of change that my master Yun Kafai mentioned in his letter. Hell yeah. The day of the Star Taker project.
Sensei からの伝言だ。約束の日、回転の地で待つと。
情報通り、正午まで山脈上空を紹介するとのことです。
Just as we heard, seems that they're going to be patrolling the Ishgal mountain range until like noon.
第二飛行艦隊だったが、他の艦隊や師団も動いているそうだが。
So that was the second flying armored force. Seems that the other forces and divisions are also moving, but
なんか国内外向けには模擬演習って名目みたいだけど。
yes, officially it's just practice drills, but
模擬というには本格的で疑問に思ってる人たちも多いみたい。
it seems to be way too serious for just a drill. So there's a lot of people that are suspicious.
疑問程度にとどめるあたり、CID の優秀さを改めて感じますね。
And since it stops at just a bit of doubt, it seems that CID must be pulling their weight.
噂の室長さん、いや、おそらくキンケイド補佐官の手腕でしょうが。
Likely the rumored chief, or no, rather, Aid Kincaid's work.
間違いねえだろうな。俺らを半ば放置してるのも含めて。
Yeah, I bet. And that's probably why they're okay with just leaving us alone like this.
久しぶりに見たけど、やっぱいいね。リーンの朝稽古。
I haven't seen you do it in a while, but it's nice watching your morning practice, Reen.
最初は凛とした感じだったけど、途中から柔らかく透き通るような感じで。
Yeah, it starts off like dignified, but it starts to get softer and more flowing the more you get into it.
私も何度か見させてもらってますが、ちょっとだけ雰囲気が違ってたような。
I've seen you do it a few times, but like the kind of air around you was different this time. Yeah.
へえ、あの姉弟子でも思い出したか？いや。
What, do you remember that other disciple of yours? Wait.
別の気配でも捉えやがったか？
Did you sense a different presence?
ああ、昨夜には感じられなかった気配だ。
Yeah, a presence I couldn't feel last night.
多分俺の稽古にわざわざ付き合ってくださったんだろう。
I wouldn't be surprised if he went out of his way to do his training with me.
いやー、この粥ってのはうまいな。朝から体に染み渡るっつうか。
Oh, this porridge is the shit. It really, like seeps its way into my body.
クロウ君、夕べ結構飲んでたもんね。
Crow, you drank quite a lot yesterday. Or last night.
この揚げパンを浸して食べると、じゅわっとして、また格別だね。
When you dip this fried bread in it and eat it that way, it's even better.
この黒いのはピータンと言いましたか。
And this black stuff, is that peatan?
最初何かと思いましたが、コクと苦味がちょっと癖になりますね。
I wasn't sure about it at first, but it's got a unique bitterness. It's really
こ
addictive.
のダンビンってのもいけるね。
And these gambin are pretty good
ク
too.
レープっぽい卵焼きみたいだけど、サクサクしてて中はもっちりしてる。
Wait, did they mean dumpling? Okay, never mind. I couldn't find this word. It's not dumpling though. It's kind of like a crepe in the way that it's got like rolled up eggs and shit. Really
昨夜の東方解析とも違う論来の朝の定番みたいだな。
It's different to the traditional Eastern cuisine we had last night. This seems to be like a common thing in
この
Ronlai.
粥の地味あふれた奥深い味わい。修行中に老師が作ってくれたのを思い出すよ。
I remember this like deep flavor of this porridge. I remember my master used to make this for me when I was training.
確か10歳から毎年ユミルに来て稽古をつけてくれたみたいだけど。
Oh yeah, you said that ever since you were 10 years old, he'd come to Ymir every day or every year and train you.
で、トールズ入学前に会って以来、6年近く会えてねえんだったな。
And ever since right before you entered Thor's, you haven't met him in 6 years.
ああ、帝国の内戦に共和国との戦争。
Yeah, after the Civil War and the Great War with the
手
Republic.
紙や言づてだけで何度もニアミスして会えなかったけど、
We've only been exchanging letters and messages. I've like never been actually able to meet
多
him.
分老師は俺のことをずっと見守ってくれていたんだと思う。
I think that my master was always watching over me.
鬼の力、あまたの祝宴、そしてもう一人の自分との決着。
My ogre power as well as my karma. And settling things with the other me too.
間違いなく俺の状況を全て察しながら己で乗り越えると信じてくれたんだろう。
I'm sure that he sensed everything that was going on with me, but believed that I could overcome it myself.
本当に感謝しかないよ。
I really am so thankful to him.
リーンさん、
Reen.
今のリーン君の原点を形作ってくださった恩人なんだよね。
He really is the one who gave you your start, Reen.
ええ、そして今日長きにわたる修行の成果を確かめるつもりだと思います。
Yes, and I think today he plans on seeing the results of my long training.
時は至った。
八王が一振りとして回転の地へ至るべし。国神との立ち会いの果て、己が誠の獲物を見出すがよい。
多分宇宙計画の背景も見据えた計り知れない思惑で動きながら。
This, so when I translated this initially, he uses the word emono, which is like, hold on, let me look this up. It usually means weapon. Yeah. Or like a weapon that you're skilled in using. I translated that as true worth, but after the thing with She's in the last chapter, I think it might be a more literal meaning. So he might actually be talking about like Rin getting a new weapon for him to wield. Like his true new weapon. Whatever, I'll worry about translating that in the subtitles. He probably knows the truth of the space project and is acting based on that.
大陸東部最強の両兵団、侍衆、イカルガ。
The samurai people, the Ikaruga, the strongest Jaeger corps in the east.
その先大統領という話でしたね。
He was the former leader of that, right?
後進に譲ってからは大陸西部で剣聖クラスの弟子を育てたみたいだけど。
And after relinquishing his position, he like went to the west and started training sword masters as his disciple, training disciples into sword masters.
あのヤバい姉弟子を見る限り、気のいいおじいさんってだけじゃないね。
But given his dangerous-looking other disciple, I'm guessing he wasn't just a kind old man that we thought he was.
昨日はアンカービルでアークライドさんたちを助けたそうだけど。
Yeah, apparently he helped out Arkwright in Anchorville yesterday, but
助立ちだけが目的じゃなくて、何か重要な手がかりが狙いだったって。
But it seems he wasn't just helping out of the goodness of his heart. He was there because he wanted a clue to something.
で、イカルガは宇宙軍基地へ至るイシュガルの参道を絶賛封鎖中と。
And as usual, the Ikaruga are doing a brilliant job sealing off the Ishgal mountain range to get to the space
飛行
base.
兵を持ち出したら軍が動きそうだし、さて、どうしたもんかって話だが。
If we bring out our soldats, then the army will just start trying to get us. How do we deal with this?
打ち上げは13時。
Yeah, the launch happens at 1 o'clock.
それまでに何としても参道を抜けて、ロケット発射を間近で見届ける必要がある。
We need to find a way through the mountain range and view the rocket launch up close, somehow.
俺たちも結果的に仕上げに協力したあのエクスキャリバーの真の役割。
The true duty of that Excalibur that we helped do the finishing touches for.
そして俺とクロウが見たあの光景の真実をつかむためにも。
And that scenery that only me and Crow saw, in order to find the truth behind both those things.
いろいろなものが重なったね。
Yeah, we have a lot of reasons to do this.
まあ、間近で見たからといって何かつかめるとは限らないかもだけど。
Although just seeing it up close doesn't necessarily mean we'll learn anything.
ですが、リーンさんの勘の目が告げているのなら向かうべきかと。
But if Reen's inner eye is telling us to, then we'll have to go there.
マベル事件もリーンさんが元凶に立ち会うことで事実が明らかになりましたし。
After all, during the Babel incident too, we learned the truth through Reen standing up to the mastermind.
そうだね。今回は多分あの時以上の状況かもしれない。
Yeah, but I get the feeling that this time is a lot more serious than back then.
世界の命運。分岐点をみんなで見届けるっていう意味では。
In the sense that we'll be witnessing the fate of this world, or no, witnessing the, junction it goes down.
ああ、何も得られなかったとしても、それはそれでいいんじゃねえか。
Well, even if we don't find anything, I think that'll be fine.
全世界注目のスペクタクルショー。中継じゃ味わえない迫力だろうしよ。
A spectacle that the whole world has their eye on. We'll be watching it live without the need for a live stream or anything. It'll probably be a lot more impactful, as we said. You're right about that. We don't have that much time, but I want to have a look around Ronlai this morning. The road to the mountains is being sealed off, but we might be able to find a way to break through. I used my connection, so we should probably hit up the 4SPG stuff too. And I've spoke with the guild too, so we should go in there and get some info from them. Oh yeah, Toa, isn't there a VIP that we could ask for help? Oh. Yeah, that old raccoon that we met on the Pantagruel. Seems to be living in retirement somewhere here. About that, actually. I actually tried to use some routes to see if we could meet with him, but apparently even former presidents in the Republic have, like, CID bodyguards watching them, but in that case, we won't be able to get too close to him. I guess we'll have to wait for him to get in contact with us then. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he contacts us sometime this morning. Well, in that case, let's go on a sightseeing trip, eh? If they're doing Ronjan, then it would be good to like participate in that. I guess it's like some kind of gambling game, whatever. We didn't come here to sightsee, but it would be good to take a breather. Oh, and as for the 8th area of the garden, I'm currently struggling to like unlock it. Or they are, like a crossbow or whatever. It seems like they're having a hard time of it, so it'll take a while for them to unlock it. Understood. In that case, we'll be able to focus on our work. Alright then, let's go, guys. We got Reen's, like, yukatas. What about connect events? Oh, we do have one. Only one, though. Oh. Fuck. I think I'm gonna do this one, but not now. Because I'm actually busy. I gotta be somewhere in like 20 minutes, so I'm definitely gonna end it off soon, but I don't know, man. Really, I mean, they didn't outright say it, but I assume what Fee meant was that she's used her connections to spread the rumors. Isn't that basically like painting a target on our backs? And saying, hey CID, here we are, we're in Ronlai, we're doing 4 SPGs. Seems fucking stupid, innit? A little bit stupid, yeah. Whatever. How do we even get out? There's like something... I think that's maybe our room, I don't know. Wow, I love this place. Well, we're going to explore in the next time. In the next one. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you then.